Now that your company profile is all set up, you are ready to create an opening balance. Opening balance is the ending of each single account in your previous accounting system for your company before you enter it in SlickPie. Ideally, to create an opening balance, you should have your business's trial balance report on hand to input the data. For entering the balances, you'll need the chart of accounts, ending debit, and credit balances. Since this is very important information and needs to be correct, confirm with your accountant bookkeeper before you make any entries. Let's say I'm ready to create an opening balance for Paul's Pies. The company profile is all set with contacts, chart of accounts, bank accounts. I also have the report of all the account balances as of December 31st, 2015 that needs to be entered. With all the information in hand, I go to Company in the left menu and click Opening Balance. On the Opening Balance page, I'll enter opening balance in the reference section. Since the description field is mandatory for all the journal items, to keep things simple and fast, I'll select Default Reference. Selecting Default Reference will autofill the description fields with text as entered in reference. Please note I still have the flexibility of overwriting the description as I need it to be while adding the entries. If I chose not to check Default Reference right now, I can do so later while making the entries. Now I'll change the date to January 1st, 2016 for opening balance. Next comes the journal items, and I will start making the entries according to the account balance report I have. I will select Chase Checking Account under Account, and since I have selected Default Reference, the description is already filled. I will add $2,000 in the debit field. In the next line, I will add Chase Visa with $2,500 as credit. For the next few entries, I will click New Item to add another line and enter all the journal items with the corresponding details one by one. Bank of America MasterCard, $900. Furniture and Fixtures, $2,500. Owner's Equity, $2,375. Accounts Payable, $1,500. Accounts Receivable, $2,600. For accounts payable or accounts receivable, I'll select the contact name so it's easy to make the adjustments later on once the payments are made or received. Say Adam's Cafe has an outstanding invoice of $175. I will select Accounts Receivable under Accounts, Adam's Cafe under Contacts, and add debit of $175. Once I have added all the entries, I can either click Draft to revise the entries to make sure they are all correct, or click Post if everything I entered is all good to go. Remember, since it's a double entry system, you cannot post the opening balance if the total of the debit is not equal to the total of the credits, but you can save them as a draft. But since I am all good here, I'll click Post and the opening balance is all set and I am back in business. To learn more about how to enter opening balance, visit Creating an Opening Balance. Managing your business with SlickPie is delightful, so go ahead and start getting paid faster today.